Hi everybody, it's Kathy here from Kathy Loves a Scrap, and I'm coming to you from Down Under today, and it is day 3 of series 15 for Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. Today we are using the sketch from Amanda Castle, who is known as a joyful scrapper on both Instagram and YouTube, and this is my take on her layout. Now I'm not going to lie, at first I really struggled with this layout. I have these two photos here of my girlfriend and I. We went to see Grease, the musical stage show, and we were fascinated by the bathrooms, which we had done up like high school bathrooms with lipstick on the mirror and all of those phrases. I'm using some different papers here, some holographic paper, some different shades that at first I was not sure how it was going to turn out. And I really and truly struggled with the concept of this layout sketch, and I just had a hard time. But after I sat and thought about it for a while, I got started and it came together quite nicely. So first of all, I'm using this geometric paper at the back, which I cut out a smaller frame to the side because I needed the longer length because I'm using it across the bottom. And I have this black and white paper which I'm using as my main base, and then I use the black holographic for my two triangular pieces which were in the sketch, as you can see if you refer back to the sketch. So I've quickly assembled this together. Once I got all the pieces cut up, it actually came together quite easily. So I have the two main triangles, and I used a variety of punches on this layout to do the effective borders. In her sketch, Amanda has what looks like flowers poking out from her border, but I decided that I'd use a decorative edge punch because I thought that would give the effect I wanted. As you can see, I struggled with the placement for this particular one for a while, and then I moved it around and I was happy. And you can see that I've cut it to stretch it, and that's okay because my photos are going to cover up where that gap is, and it doesn't matter. And I loved this holographic paper with the sayings on it: imagination, happy, discover, adventure, remember, and all of those type of words, which really are good for my girlfriend and I. My girlfriend in this photo is actually the person that got me into scrapbooking all those years ago, and we are going to Alaska in August together on our great birthday trip, and we're going to have a great time and lots more photos to come to be scrapped obviously from that trip. But we do a lot of things together. She has 4 children and I have 5. When our children were growing up, we would sit and scrap the day away and the kids would play around us. It was always great. I used to watch her for a long time before I actually got into scrapbooking, and I'm grateful for her to generate the love for this craft and storytelling. So as you can see, I used another boulder punch down the bottom, scalloped with the dots, so that I could build that bottom layer of Amanda's sketch, and that's really how that all came together. Like I said, when I first looked at the sketch, I wasn't sure how I was going to get it to come together, and I wasn't sure that it was going to turn out the way I wanted it to turn out, but I'm actually liking how these colours all marry nicely together and pick up the colours of the photos. I mounted my photos with the greeny coloured, it's a shattered tile type of paper. That's a Kaisercraft paper that I'm using for that one. And I'm now just cutting out from my scraps and making the tags that are going to tuck in behind the photo. Now I could have made them bigger tags and I could have turned them into journaling tags, but given that I've already got a few photos from that night and some journaling that matches, when they fit in the album together, it will all tell the story, and I don't need to actually have a lot of journaling on this. So I put in these tags, one tucking one behind the other, and I just tape it into place. Now, some people say you should never leave naked holes of the tags, and I contemplated putting string on it, but I didn't think that it would marry with this layout well, so I kept them bare. I then went ahead and I cut some fishtail banners, which I'm tucking in under the bottom. Now, Amanda only has 2 in hers, but, you know, I can't do that. I have to have odds because I've got my 3 fishtails down there plus the 2 tags at the top. That makes 5, and so it was more pleasing for my eye and my artistic zen. I have this title cut out of chipboard called Friends. I've had it for a while, and then I'm using this distress ink, and my orange is actually a bit not working for me. So I've got a paintbrush and I painted it on to get the desired colour that I wanted for this layout. And I'm putting that onto there under the photo, and it says friends because we really are friends. It doesn't matter how many days go between us talking. It's like we just don't have any gap in our friendship. I've put on a date stamper. That's the limit of my journaling here. But I sat, and you have no idea how long I sat and contemplated this layout, not very happy with it, not thinking it was too flat. And then I decided I'd add some of these rows of pearls to it to seal off those joins and finish it off nicely. At first I was still a bit reluctant with it. I wasn't too sure that it was finished enough. It was a night at the theatre. I wanted it to just reflect that a little bit, pick up that holographic in the paper. So I then sat back and thought about it again, and that whole pearling process, which here is going past nicely and quickly, actually took me nearly about 40 minutes to contemplate and then decide. So once I made the commitment, I went ahead and I put them all the way around the border, and I'm actually glad that I did. It gave the layout the lift that it needed, and it also finished off my borders nicely. And we all know that if you watch my videos, which I hope you are doing, I like to have an edging to my borders so that my page is finalized and finished. So I add in the rest of these pearl strips. They're a great invention, so versatile and can be used on lots and lots of things. And I've put it all together, and now I'm happy with that final outcome of how it came together. So you can see that I've got the holographic phrases happening throughout there. I've got those pearls outlining my border. I've tucked in a little word phrase there as my subtitle, and I have my big title, and it all blends nicely. And as you can see, that distress inked chipboard title falls in nicely, just as Amanda's sketch there. This is how it finalized and finished, and I was actually pleased with the final product. So as I said, I'm not going to lie, wasn't happy at first, was struggling with how this was going to come out, but I am pleased with the final product. So if there's anything here that you like, please feel free to copy and lift. That's what it's all about. We're here to inspire each other. I'm Kathy from Kathy Loves to Scrap. I'm coming from you from down under. If you liked anything, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Press that thumbs up button. It lets YouTube know that you like anything I'm doing and brings me to the forefront. If you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you are, thank you so much. I will get back to any comment that you leave me. I'm always open to feedback. I have an Instagram account with my name, Kathy Loves Scrap, where all my layouts end up, even those without videos. Thank you for watching. Happy scrapping. Until next time.